it's 10:05.
Check. 1, 2.
It's 10:05. I've been sitting here for an hour.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, we're a little slow this morning.
Yeah.
God, I had a great conversation with Brianna.
Yeah.
It's all downhill since then.
Yeah. Big party last night
Yeah, big
here at Scotty's Corner Diner.
private booking at Scotty's.
Karaoke night.
We weren't invited.
We were not. Why not?
We could set up at a private party. That'd be cool.
We should
Eh?
for our listener.
You know what
Yeah.
would have been good? Maybe if somebody had like their 50th birthday not too long ago,
Yeah,
we could have gone
exactly.
to Scotty's Corner Diner.
Yeah.
That would be brutal.
So what do we have today?
I got a couple things.
Yeah, we got some stuff.
I mean, you brought a lot in the precast today, like your plans for Italy,
yes.
little Sens chat.
Yeah.
Got a new topic for Tell Us How You Really Feel.
Yes.
Did you manage to add a sound bite to that last week or no?
Oh, no, I didn't.
Oh, okay. I
I
thought you were going to
can,
do
though.
something interesting.
You had one job.
That was it. I
Yeah.
failed.
Cost-saving hacks.
That was it.
Oh, that
That was it. Well, it was a
did one
time-saving
for
hack
that.
for me.
time-saving hack.
Time-saving
Just-
hack of the week.
Just ignoring it.
Yeah.
Poor
Exactly.
editing work.
I don't know.
Exactly.
Maybe we'll wing it a bit today then.
All
Is
right.
that what you're saying?
Sure. Let's get going.
Sure.
Warning, this podcast will be an injurious waste of your time. Warning, this podcast will be an injurious waste of your time.
Yeah, good morning. I'll take a medium with 2 sugar and a medium regular, please.
Morning, boys.
Duff, JB,
Morning, boys.
how are you
Good.
guys doing?
Just watching the snow continually come down out there, eh? It's
Yet another
Yeah.
snowstorm.
in the parking lot of Scotty's Corner Diner in Bell's Corners,
Where we
Ontario,
are recording this podcast live.
where they still haven't kicked us out. Amazing.
Strange, eh?
Wonder if they have a patio here when it gets nice in the
They do.
summer.
They do have a patio.
On the
they?
side there, yeah.
We could do it from the patio.
I would highly enjoy that.
Yeah.
I would do it from the patio.
Yeah.
Could hear the gentle traffic on Old Richmond.
Old Richmond Road, yeah.
Yeah.
Exactly. So
Mind
how
you, mind you, we're right beside the fire station. Station
That's-
number 5.
That's true.
Yeah.
How's your breakfast, Duff?
It was a good breakfast today. It usually is, I'll be honest. I like it.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
How was your breakfast, DDT?
I did not have a breakfast. Maybe I should apologize
wasn't-
though first.
It wasn't just because you're cheap.
Should I?
Apologize
should I
for not
apologize?
having breakfast or
Yeah.
apologize for something else?
Well, not having breakfast, this podcast, you know, the usual
Your
apologies.
colonoscopy,
My endoscopy.
endoscopy.
Yeah. So my apologies to the good listener out
That's
there.
a question. I wonder if it's the same equipment.
Oh God.
Hope they wash it first. Could be.
Ask the person that's just coming out of the room. So what did you get done?
Oh.
Oh boy. Yeah, hopefully. I'll ask. Should we get into that?
Oh, why not? We're
Well,
there.
we already
brought it
have.
up, yeah.
We already have.
Yeah, so I'm fasting this morning. I have not had
Anything.
anything to eat or drink, which I'm not even water. I'm not. I know our grid server Brianna brought water for me. But
Yeah.
I'm
I
not
don't know
even
why
one.
you couldn't have a coffee, though.
Can't have coffee. Can't have anything.
How is that different than water?
No, I can't have anything.
But you've had water, no?
No, I didn't have water.
Oh, you haven't touched the
No, I
water?
have not touched it.
Oh, maybe I'll take the water.
Yeah, you can have it if you want.
Yeah, I could use a little water.
Yeah. So could I. My
Thanks,
mouth is
JP.
There you
very
go.
dry, but I can't.
Huh.
And
Can't
my
even have water, right?
no, my appointment's at 2 this afternoon.
So what's going on? What prompted
my-
the?
I'm sorry DDT can't slurp anything this morning.
No,
We're actually
exactly.
Gonna have
oh, that's
we're
so
going to
nice.
have a more professional sounding
There you go.
podcast.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Yeah. So, so
Tell us your story.
yeah,
Now you know how it feels.
Yeah, yeah.
I think it's funny though.
Yeah.
I laugh.
He's starting to shake. He
Yeah.
needs something to slurp.
Yeah. So I've been having problems with acid reflux
Acid reflux.
over the last few years,
Mm.
and so my doctor, I went to see my doctor about it. We did a couple of ultrasounds and stuff like that. Didn't find anything in the past.
Hmm.
Right? Nothing there.
Okay.
It started flaring up really bad in the last fall.
I think I recall that.
Yeah. So I went to see him, prescribed me these pills.
Okay.
For the most part, the pills work fantastic.
What were you taking?
I don't know.
Ozempic?
Pentalock or something like that?
I don't know what it is.
Ozempic?
Yeah, not Ozempic, no.
Oh.
No. What's Ozempic?
I don't know. I just assumed you were taking it maybe.
No.
It's
No.
so funny. Anyway, we can talk about that for 30 seconds, but
Yeah.
I went to Florida over Christmas, and
You get Ozempic?
you listen to the commercials,
Yeah.
and they have the Ozempic commercials in the U.S.,
Right.
but in the U.S. they still
Have to list all the ads.
describe
Yeah.
exactly what it is,
Yeah,
what it
yeah.
Oh, they
does, with happy people running in the background.
Yeah,
you
and
know,
then listing
everybody
all the side effects,
and then
right?
spending like
Yeah.
10 seconds out of that
More than
30-second
that. Yeah.
commercial, like you know,
Yeah.
all the side effects.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Here they don't do that.
But in Canada, it's
Yeah.
just like they throw
Happy
it out there. It's
people.
like, what's Ozempic?
Yeah, exactly.
Anyway, just
Leave
funny.
you guessing.
Yeah.
But anyway, yeah, so I got this pill that I take every day an hour before I eat. And it's done the job for the most part. But then all of a sudden, I was 2 nights, a few weeks apart, really, really bad at night. I
Even
don't know
with
why.
the pill?
Even with the pill. To the point where I actually...
Maybe it's the good food.
No, it's not the
No,
good food.
definitely not.
No.
Well, maybe it's something unique within a specific recipe.
I don't know, but both times I vomited.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. And so my
Food
dog...
related, not a virus.
That,
not-
Yeah.
that escalated
Yeah.
quickly.
Yeah. Should I put a graphic warning?
your
Like
COVID or
graphic
anything.
content warning?
I don't know.
No.
There's so many warnings that should go in front of this
Yeah.
show.
Yeah, exactly. The whole hour will be just warnings.
Don't listen
Warning.
while operating heavy equipment.
I noticed they still have the Cop Car Coffee poster up on the wall. And
Don't eat before.
Did you notice the last group come in and pointed right out?
Oh, really?
Oh, did
I
they?
didn't notice that.
Well, they had that confused, disgusted look on their face when they looked at us, and then
Who has our table? Yeah.
yeah, and then it was pointed out it was
it's
a
reserved
famous podcast. Yeah,
So sorry. So we digress. So it's not Ozempic that you're taking, but
No.
so you've had really bad heartburn.
So yeah, then so I threw up a couple of times, and so I told my doctor, "Hey, listen, I
wow,
vomited, even with the pill." He's like, "Okay, well, we're gonna send you for
huh?
an endoscopy."
But you haven't had it that bad in a while.
No, it's been fine other than those couple
Yeah.
nights, and I don't know why that happened. But anyway, he's gonna
No,
have me checked out today.
You're
going
digging
in.
deep. You
Now,
want to get to the bottom of
Here's
it.
the thing: we were talking about our medical healthcare system here in Canada. About he
World class.
he refers me. I get a call like the very same day, and I'm booked in a week.
Oh, nice.
How is that possible? Right?
Good for you.
Yeah.
Well, you're voting Liberal now, I guess.
I guess, eh?
Is that it?
Yeah. Well, that's Ontario.
Oh,
Yeah, that's Doug.
Uncle Doug. Well, good for you. Hope it works out.
Yeah, thanks. We'll see
Riveting
what
content.
happens.
Yeah.
many moons ago, I went through something similar.
Yeah.
I was having really, really bad heartburn. I was taking a pill as well, and I took the pill for a couple of years. In my case, it was Pentalock, yeah. And essentially, I just like, okay, I can't take this for the rest of my life. So I went and saw the doctor, and they did a check. They realized, I guess, there's a little valve at the end of your esophagus kind of thing that wasn't working properly or is not. So it's something that needs to be monitored if I have a lot of heartburn and stuff. And then 1 year after, I went back just to check it again, and it was fine.
I think what can do it.
Do you think
too
it was
is-
diet related for you back when in the bag of chips and beer phase?
Well, I have no idea. It
might
I was
be
just
because
gonna
you
say,
are a very healthy man now compared
Well,
to maybe back then.
Well, I am, but I'm, I mean, like I still get heartburn, but it's very rare now.
So the lifestyle changes had a positive impact.
I was going to
could
say
be.
diet could
bet.
possibly do it.
Yeah, for
Has
sure.
to be.
He told
Yeah.
me to originally a couple of years ago, told me to eat a Mediterranean diet.
Oh, that's one of the best.
Yeah. What's that though? Is that pasta?
Olives, salad,
Salad.
tomatoes. Nah, maybe a
healthy
fish,
oil.
Fish,
healthy
right?
fish. Yeah,
It's not a lot of meat.
No.
It's meat to flavor whatever you're eating
Yeah,
instead
right.
of
Minimal.
Yeah.
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 So
So
did he tell you to tone it back on the exercise too? DDT?
No, he did
No.
not.
Okay.
Yeah.
You're working out too much.
No.
Speaking of which, have you
Not at
used the
all.
basement gym?
Nope.
Not at all. Have you even put it together?
It is put together.
Oh, that's a workout.
Yeah. It's got a couple boxes on it.
Okay.
It's being used as storage shelving right now.
That's the usual, I think, for a lot of people.
Yeah.
The home gyms.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, maybe I'll start using it. You know?
Maybe you'll start tomorrow.
Like to dry clothes and stuff, you mean?
Yeah.
Or to work out?
More boxes.
Okay.
Put on top. Probably add a few more.
Lovely.
Yeah. No, you know, I should probably get back into working out.
I think you should.
You know? What do you think?
I think it's part of a healthy lifestyle.
Mediterranean diet.
Right now, your workouts consist of moving equipment from your ex-wife's house home every 3 months.
You should I mean, I don't know. 5 to 6 days a week, there should be some kind of thorough physical exercise.
I'm kind
that
of
lasts more than 20 seconds.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm kind of wondering.
Sweat-inducing.
Yeah.
Muscle fatiguing.
Yeah. How was your yoga yesterday, by the way?
Oh, yoga was fantastic yesterday.
Same place?
What the heck's it called? It's down on Gladstone Avenue.
Yeah.
I should get the name right.
Is that hot yoga? It's hot.
You know what? It depends on the session. It's called Prana Shanti Yoga. And I really like it, yeah. I mean, I already told you, I think it was a past cost-saving hack.
Yes.
Yeah, that's right.
Right? Was to pick up the good old Mind Body app and get an intro pass at your fitness facility of choice for deep discounts. And then when it runs out, try somewhere else. Yeah. But they do make you think. Like, I'm enjoying this one enough. I mean, if I had to buy a full pass, I think I'd get my money's worth. Yeah.
Okay.
Anyways, is it hot yoga? Yesterday mornings was hot yoga. Okay. And I happened to be up close to the front. And I saw the I saw the thermostat. Sorry, I was trying to figure out what the word was. Saw the thermostat, and guess what it read?
What?
94 degrees Fahrenheit.
Oh.
Yeah, it was warm.
I love that.
Well, you get a good sweat, right?
Yeah, well, yeah.
Even if you're not working that hard, you get a good sweat.
So what do you wear?
Shorts and a shirt.
Yesterday it was shorts and a shirt. Yeah.
Okay.
T-shirt.
Yeah.
I've been probably 3 or 4 times to hot yoga, and I mean, I thought it was fantastic.
Yeah. Yeah.
DDT, do you mind stopping that noise? The crying?
Yeah.
We can talk about other stuff if you want.
I know you're nervous about your endoscopy, but
yeah, we can talk about other stuff.
We can do without the crying.
Yeah.
Do you guys ever go down to the? Remember they used to have the yoga on Parliament Hill every Wednesday during the summer.
No, that doesn't interest me.
I walked by once just to see, and
the
it was
downward dogs.
There was so many people.
Oh, the hill was packed.
Like, it was unbelievable the amount of people that were there.
My buddy Pierre goes to stuff like that. I think he enjoys the
view?
community feel.
The view of the Parliament buildings.
He may enjoy the
Peace
view.
Tower.
Yeah, he goes with his wife, so I'm sure they enjoy the view together. Yeah.
Yoga is something you can do together.
Yeah.
How come your wife does not go with you?
She's been a couple times.
Has she? Okay. Good.
Yeah, I don't think she doesn't enjoy it as much as I do.
Yeah.
Is it an hour?
An hour. Most classes are an hour.
Okay.
Some are an hour and a half.
When is your discount?
Just like rapid fire questioning.
Yeah. When does your discount end, and you'll have to look for somewhere else?
March 3rd, 4th, or 5th.
How many people in the class normally?
Not as many as you'd think.
No.
Back at Yoga Town in Stittsville, it'd be packed. You'd have to reserve. This place, I think, because it's so darn expensive. The most I've ever seen was yesterday's class, in fact, and there were 10 people there.
Oh gosh, that's tiny.
Yeah. Well, I've been a couple times when I'm the only one.
And
yeah.
Really?
They're all there on the introductory offer.
Maybe it's busy during the week.
No, here's their business plan. They do everything synchronously online and in person. Okay.
Oh.
So even when I go by and I'm the only yogi in person, I kind of get a glimpse of their screen. They've got a huge tech infrastructure set up at the front, and you can see that there's probably 5 to 10 people online at the same time.
Are you the only person being broadcast?
Well, the camera's only on the instructor, so
I was going to say.
Yeah, they don't see although that could be a ratings boost if they did that.
Yeah, I don't know. So yogi. The yogi would be the instructor. No,
yeah.
No,
you'd be the yoger.
No, we're the yogis. The
You're
yogis
the
are the practitioners.
Really?
The instructor's the instructor.
Oh,
No,
Yeah.
I think yogi is the instructor.
Of course, you guys would know though, with all your in-depth experience
This
with
is
yoga.
going to be.
Maybe
I got to
we
write
need to
this
do.
down.
We need to do a fact check.
Fact check.
Uh,
Fact check.
Fact check. Fact check.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to write this down.
But you asked about hot and this and that. So they had 2 rooms at Pradeshani, and one of them's dedicated to the heat. And I've been to a mix of room temperature classes, warm temperature classes, and hot.
So
Which one do you like the best?
I like the hot the best.
Yeah.
So a yogi is a person who is proficient in yoga. Would you call yourself proficient in yoga?
Yes, I would.
Oh.
But even if you're not, they would still call you a yogi.
Okay.
If you have never done yoga and you went to a yoga class, you'd still be called a yogi.
Okay. I'm getting out my handwritten notes.
Yeah. But you know what? I am already probably thinking about seeing what else is out there. Because because the monthly pass is around the $200 range for yoga. So I don't think I'll be renewing there. I mean, I might, but I don't think I will. I do hope to get some more biking in the spring.
Interesting.
Yeah.
So just to go back to yogis.
Please do.
To put it simply, a yogi refers to a male master yoga practitioner, while a yogini refers to a female master yoga practitioner. A yogi and a yogini.
I thought it would be yogina.
I think
I
that
guess not.
outdated gender specificalities are gone.
Well, I didn't even know there was.
I never heard of yogini.
I've never either.
Yogini.
Which made something up
I've
there.
never
What's
heard
a
of a yogi.
Houdini?
Yogini.
So there's Houdinis and Hoodies.
Houdinis and Houdinas.
Wow, who would have thought we'd get so much mileage out of
A master
yogi?
yoga teacher is called a guru.
Ooh.
So there you go.
Are you a guru?
No,
Duff?
he's a yogi. We've established that.
He's
Are
a
you not
yogi.
paying attention?
I'm not, because I'm looking at my next monthly.
He's a yoga.
My next monthly cost-saving hack. There's a place called Yoga Sage.
Money
They're
saving.
offering a $58 intro month.
Should I put the money saving hack intro there too?
Money saving hacks.
Astanga Yoga.
So
they're
your
looking
money
at-
saving hacks is essentially you not spending actual real money anywhere.
It's saving money. So let's check this one out here.
Or as little as possible.
Yeah.
Well, problem is they're all over the city, right? So
I will
I
never-
don't think I want to go to a yoga on Canton
You want to go to one in Orleans?
Lisgar.
I'm surprised you go
Tenth
to
line.
the Gladstone one either. That seems really far.
Well, it's super convenient before work because
Yes.
I'm about 6 minutes from there.
Yeah. That would-
So I could actually do 6:30 class, no problem. I even did a 7:30 class and got to work on time for 8:45.
But that's on a Saturday. That seems far to me because
It is
there's
far
a lot
on a
of
Saturday.
closer ones. Are there any in Canada?
Multiple.
Okay.
Many.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean,
Yeah.
they're not all hot yoga, but I've come to appreciate the fact I simply need to stretch.
Yeah.
I can't do it on my
That's
own.
true.
I have no
As you get
motivation.
older, you need more
Yeah.
stretching.
So I was complaining about a month ago about some hips and knees and all this crap starting to get sore from all my biking and other activities, and the yoga really helped.
I have a hard time bending over to tie my shoes up.
I bet you do.
Yeah.
Yeah. Your
Get
sandals.
sore, put my boots on, my sandals.
During the pandemic,
okay.
my wife and I actually did that.
Put
Like
my
maybe
sandals?
every couple days, we
Yeah.
did it. On, the ones on YouTube kind of
That's
thing.
smart. Good for you.
Just to get the stretching
Yeah.
in because I do biking
Yeah.
and running and stuff, and
Your
I think
hips, if you don't stretch,
I think
bet
it's
you
important.
Get tight. Oh, yeah. Yeah. 100%. It's the biking, right?
well, you're in the same position
Yeah,
all the
same
time.
position,
You're
and the
sitting at
mus-
a desk.
Yeah.
You're
But the muscles are working. And if the muscles are working for an hour with no other sort of flexibility at play, I think you got to compensate for that.
yeah.
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 Open up the hips.
Yeah. I used to do
That's
all-
what I go to. I go to hip. I try to actually target hip opening classes.
Yeah.
I used
That's
to
what
do
I did
yoga
yesterday.
actually.
Apparently, that's huge for flexibility as you grow older.
Yeah.
I used to do yoga.
Did you?
Yeah, I did. When I was working out, did some yoga.
Why'd you stop?
I hurt my
I'm-
should, right?
I'm surprised you were actually serious there. I thought for sure there was a joke.
No,
on
no
that.
joke. I used to do yoga as part of the workout.
It's awesome.
Yeah,
I thought you did yoga. Yeah.
yeah, yeah.
It's for me. It's the time.
The one
I don't know.
Yeah. Oh, for sure. The one I liked yoga. The one that I didn't like. What's the other?
Pole dancing?
No. No. It's like yoga, but it's not yoga. Anyway.
The fitness that you need to have, Like those actual workout classes for poles. The fitness that you need to have to be able to balance yourself on one of those, I can't even imagine.
I just loved watching the videos where the bar's not attached properly and the whole thing comes tumbling down. That makes me laugh.
But it's like you need to be in shape and fit to be able to do that stuff.
Is it Pilates?
Pilates.
That's what you're thinking
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
Fact
not
check.
a big.
or is it Qigong?
No.
Qigong?
No. Never even heard that.
Is it Tai Chi?
Not Tai Chi? No.
This is a fact check episode.
Is it body balance?
No, it's Pilates.
Ballet?
But
I'm doing
Pilates,
JB's
don't you need like a
JB's
special
work.
machine for that? The
I
Pilates?
don't think so. Was it Pilates or was it something else? No, I think it was.
I thought there was like
maybe
there was a
another.
Pilates machine for a while that you you needed
I
to
don't
do
know.
it a specific way.
I'm looking up alternatives to yoga, and you heard a bunch of them there.
Yeah.
They say ballet is an alternative to yoga, aerial yoga, and cold water swimming.
Oh.
Why would they associate those three specifics? Climbing. Ooh, rock climbing.
Yeah, rock climbing you'd be using like all sorts
okay,
of
Different.
like you're
okay.
stretching all in all
okay.
different ways, but the cold water swimming, really.
Interesting.
Yeah. Yeah. That was
I
Brianna
think I heard Brianna
in the background.
even
screaming.
through the headphones.
Yeah.
Shouting. Imagine her in her day job with
Oh
that
my
voice.
God.
I would not want her mad at me.
No.
I don't think so either.
Not shaking that stuff.
Oh.
Look at her. She's taking it all out on the
What did that salt shaker ever do to you?
The shenanigans here at Scotty's
Scotty's.
Corner Diner.
I think you're right. I wouldn't want her mad at me
No,
either.
I don't think so. Yeah.
It's
the
very-
shenanigans.
yeah, too funny.
I think it was Pilates though, which
And
I
you
did not
did that
enjoy.
or no?
I tried, but I did not enjoy it at all. Yeah.
Doesn't appeal to me.
You
It
went
was
somewhere
Pilates.
for that, I assume?
No, just in my
Okay.
house.
I
Yeah.
can't do that. Yeah. I don't know.
I did the yoga in my house. So you guys remember the P90X?
Yeah.
Briefly.
Yeah, that was like the videos.
Yeah.
Like there was like 8 or 10
Yeah,
videos
Tony
that
Horton.
targeted different parts of,
Yeah, exactly. So that was part of the yoga and the Pilates thing. Was part of the
was part of that. Okay.
P90X.
It's
Yeah.
a little mini Lola coming in here.
Oh yeah, or little
What do you
redheaded.
see?
Oh
See
yeah,
that?
you're
Little
right.
red- little
Yeah,
Little redhead?
yeah, yeah.
Same as Lola. with
God,
the
I
hair.
hope she's not
What? So
fiery like my daughter.
So the PSC
Oh, yeah.
hockey season
Yeah.
came to an abrupt end.
well,
we
it's,
should
I think
share that
today,
with the
I
good
think this
listeners.
weekend is the last game.
Oh, so they are still playing,
I think they have one remaining game,
like an
yeah.
exhibition game, a
Yeah,
friendly,
something. Yeah,
a friendly.
yeah.
Oh,
And then
it's-
the season's over.
Then the season is
I
basically.
think
over,
the
yeah.
season was over last.
The season
weekend.
was over last week. They lost in the semifinal,
lost in the semis
6-1
at the final four
of the final four.
of the
For
Tier
the-
3
for the-
Upper East,
Yeah, for the Yankee Small College Conference
the Yankee Small College Conference.
of the
I'm-
USCAA.
well,
I'm
good
quite,
for her.
I'm quite sure that the fact that they had like a 7-week Christmas break didn't affect anything, and
No.
the team dynamics and
No.
all that stuff.
No, they
right?
came back after that with a couple of good wins.
Yeah, but still, that's
Yeah.
a crappy way to have a
That's a long break
I
for,
think-
to
for
have
a
even
team.
just a regular college year,
they were
let
playing-
alone playing sports.
Well, yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
It's still a long break.
Yeah.
I think they played. I think it was UNC. They played.
That's the University of North Carolina.
No, I'm not sure if it was North Carolina, but anyway, they lost 6-1. So my
6-1.
daughter was supposed to play that game. There's talk about shenanigans at Scotty's. There's
Shenanigans at Paul Smith's.
Yeah,
Interesting. So she did not get the start.
she didn't get the start. No,
Oh, maybe they were saving her for the final. That's what I think.
she was supposed to play both
Oh, really?
the semi and the final.
Interesting.
Yeah,
That's tough.
but there's shenanigans.
She'll be back for
See how
her
it plays out.
sophomore year, though.
I don't know.
Don't know yet.
Yeah.
Going to see what's out there.
So they just recruited another goalie.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
And this would be goalie 3 or 4?
Well, it'll be technically 3 because the other one apparently quit. So they had 3 most of the season this season.
Well, there's the two main goalies I'm aware of. I don't
Yeah,
want to name
yeah.
any names. Is the other one the one that quit?
yeah.
The other, the
The
young
third
lady
stringer.
from Whitby?
No, not her.
Oh, okay. So
Yeah.
she's back. Is
She
she back
been.
next year?
I'm assuming, but I don't know.
Oh, there'll be a battle for ice time
So
then.
they'll have a freshman goalie coming in. I think she's from this new goalie's from Michigan somewhere.
Ah. Do they play hockey in Michigan?
Of course they do.
Do they do the Michigan in Michigan?
That's where. I don't know if that's where the Michigan started actually. But anyway, so
Anyways.
so I'm like, why are they recruiting another goal? They need players. Like they lost 3 to senior.
They should be
like,
recruiting players
to
100%.
graduation,
Yeah.
including their best defense, who had like a monster slap shot.
Yeah.
So she's out
Okay.
graduating, and they need players.
Maybe Lola will have an opportunity to play out again.
Well, she did score a hat trick on there.
Yeah.
Times she did.
That's crazy.
Yeah. Anyway, we'll see what happens.
Anyways, yeah, okay.
Her school season's been extended, of course,
Yeah,
because
yeah.
of that break till May 23rd.
Well, all the best to your daughter as she wraps up her school year,
I told her
not the rest of the Bobcats.
Exactly. I told her she. I told her she should, she got to do some playing over the summer or something.
Yeah.
She said, "I don't want to.
She wants to take a break.
I don't know what."
She needs a break, maybe. It's a lot of hockey. I imagine she was on the ice a lot this year.
Yeah, it's pretty much every night practicing.
Really? Eh?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And between that and all the snowshoeing and skiing and outdoor hiking and stuff
she
like
doesn't
that,
do?
she's probably done. Doesn't partake in
No,
the beauties of the Adirondacks?
no, I don't know why. Anyway,
Is she in a co-op program?
no.
No.
Can't wait to get back down there. Okay?
Soon, May 23rd.
May 23rd. Soon.
Well,
No, but
guess
I just
it's
mean
not
in
soon.
general. We need to
I
get
would
down
still
there.
like to
and-
go skiing at some point.
I would like to go skiing, but I'd like to get down there to the new
Whiteface.
KOA, the new KOA campground. Did you know they moved?
No.
I think what happened is the old one with all that infrastructure, I think it still exists as another private campground, and KOA opened up a new one somewhere else.
Really?
Yeah.
No.
You don't get the emails.
No.
Yeah,
I
check
used
it
to.
out. Well, I sent you one even. Remember I sent you an email
Yeah,
about
the early booking.
Yeah, so that's for the new KOA campground.
Near Paul
Yeah.
Smith's?
Near Whiteface, near Lake Placid.
Lake Placid. Okay. Nice.
Correct me if I'm wrong in your fact checking, but it was
Oh,
a little
no.
bit confusing, but it looked like there's something new going on.
Fact check. Fact check.
Anyways,
So should we move on?
I think we
Thank
should.
you for asking about that.
No, you're quite welcome. Because we're probably short on time. It's probably about an hour already.
27 minutes.
That's it.
Yeah. Really struggling.
I should tell you how I really feel about something.
Oh.
Sure.
Should I guess I should do the opening. Eh?
Yeah, get us a fresh new soundtrack.
Thank you for the coffee, Brianna.
Tell us how you really feel.
Do you guys have any suggestions on that? Tell us how you really feel. That's my usual go-to.
Something more mechanical, maybe less voicey, like a brick through a window, and then sorry, and then tell you how you really feel. Something like that. I don't know.
Tell us how you really feel.
So it's more of a general topic we could
Okay.
all contribute to, and
Yeah.
the topic is the snow day.
The snow day.
Yeah,
I wonder how much, how many people out there.
the snow day. Now we
If
bring
you're
it up because
parents.
we're all parents,
Yeah.
and there's probably a lot of parents listening, and
So
we're,
Duff,
we're probably one of the only locations on the planet that has this sort of thing still called a snow day, right?
tell us how you really feel.
Well, I feel they're mislabeled from time to time. Once again, last week we had a snow day that
Yeah.
wasn't a snow day.
Exactly.
They were calling for 10 to 15 centimeters of snow, which was going to continue into the morning.
Right.
Yeah.
I was up at, I was driving at 6:15 that morning to drive downtown.
Yeah.
I'm an early bird, and the highway was clear.
Yeah.
I wonder, do they use Wyerton Willie?
He
figure this
He
out?
died. Maybe
He
that's
died?
the problem. I
Yeah.
don't know. One of them passed away, sadly, but
They probably use the
Like who-
nifty NCC.
and
somehow.
then I was really surprised when I got into the office because
Yeah.
it was like nobody was on the road. I guess
Yeah.
because everybody was afraid of the
Yeah.
storm.
Yeah.
And because they talk about it for days ahead of
Oh, I
time
know.
now, right?
Yeah.
They build it up.
You get that red bar at the top of your weather app, and it causes panic to a certain
It's all
extent,
over
right?
the weather
it's like
network.
it's this big buildup.
Crazy.
You bet.
My mom in Florida is emailing me saying, "Oh, we're so happy we're down here, and we're not going to
You're
be in
getting a
that big
storm."
storm." I'm
Yeah.
like, "It's winter in Canada."
Yeah,
But
exactly.
anyway,
Yeah.
and then so I get
That's
to
it.
work and
It's
I check,
winter.
and it's like, okay, well, maybe it's not the snow. Maybe so I checked, and it's like, a possibility of freezing pellets or
Yeah.
whatever in the
Yeah.
afternoon. So I'm like,
Gosh.
okay, well, maybe that's why they
Yeah.
caused it, right? It's going to be freezing rain.
Oh,
Yeah.
And there was nothing. It was like, I
Nothing.
think it was even
Nothing.
sunny in the
It
afternoon.
was, yeah. Because I went into office too.
Yeah. It
So
was,
like,
Yeah.
it was a missed call.
I
was a missed call.
get it. Like my son's
JB?
so happy when it happens.
DJ, tell us how you really feel.
Well, like my son's so happy when it happens and all that stuff, right? But
Mine too. Mine too.
but it's like
Yep.
obviously, the teachers are all at school.
Yes.
Right? They're actually there. There are some parents that probably drop off their kids and they're
Yes.
watching movies all day.
Yeah.
They have to catch up on this curriculum, which is unfortunate if there's many snow days
So if-
because it adds up, in my opinion. I don't know.
Exactly, it does. Yeah, my son was asking the night before, is it going to be a snow day
Yeah.
tomorrow?
It's not right.
Because that's all that's talked about. You hear the weather. If there's any listener out there that works for one of the bus companies and could let us
Or
know.
what about the fine people at Osta who make these grand decisions?
Oh, yes, it's Osta.
They're the
You're
people
right.
that decide.
What is that called? Ottawa School Transportation
Authority.
I think so.
I think so.
Jinx.
Jinx.
Buy me a Coke.
So the lovely Brianna, in fact, JB just said they add up. You know how many snow days we've had this year?
I'd say
4 or
four?
5.
8.
8?
We've had 8 snow days.
No.
Yes, we have. We've
Serious?
had 3 since the start of second semester. If you're looking at it from a
Really?
yes,
And so now they're calling for another storm this week coming through on Wednesday.
ridiculous.
So will we have yet another snow day?
No. I had a wonderful chat with some of the kids the other day. And I don't like to get into this too much on the podcast, but we talked a lot about character
Snow days?
and grit. A couple of words you two may not be that familiar with your cushy jobs. Ouch.
Ouch.
I don't have a job.
Character and grit. And to sum it all up, I really, really tried to boost the confidence of the children that came to school
Good.
on those days. It
That's
spoke
nice.
a lot to their character.
Yeah.
You know, they care about learning, they care about their education, and they show up and they got a hell of a good deal that day,
Awesome.
I'd say,
That's good.
because some of us actually teach. You know,
Yeah.
you mentioned movies. I haven't shown a movie since probably 1984. You know,
That's good.
like
So when the
I
kids
don't get it.
when the kids aren't there, what do you? I mean, it's you do outdoor ed, so
there
you
is so
take them
much
out
to do.
anyways, right?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
So, but from
That's different if you're teaching math.
well, I'll give you an example
Like-
then. So I teach some science, and for those lessons, there is so much you can do that you can actually enrich their learning without necessarily penalizing the kids.
Okay,
that are,
so you take it a bit further.
well, you just take it
Yeah.
a bit sideways, even like
Yeah.
you go into a topic deeper,
Yeah.
or you like we did all sorts of indoor gardening the other day.
Yeah.
Stuff that absolutely had to be done. They loved it. They learned a lot, and the garden towers are pumping, and we planted a bunch of peppers for the green. Like the point is, there's so much stuff you can
Yeah.
do rather than what makes a long day. Watching a friggin' movie.
Yes.
When kids can't watch movies, they don't have the attention span.
No.
They're on their phone after
Yeah.
about 2.5 minutes.
Yeah.
That's how 2.5 minutes is the attention span of most people these days, right?
Yeah.
Like it's sad.
Yeah.
So no, movies aren't a thing anymore.
Yeah. Well, yeah, it's just sad because when you have your kid looking forward to a snow day,
Mm.
that's not
It
right.
speaks a lot about
Yeah.
the system, about their teachers,
Yeah.
about a little bit about their character. Like,
Yeah.
and it's not necessarily their fault.
No. Well, I don't know. I don't particularly like that he's home because
No,
he's
of course he shouldn't be
obviously
home.
he shouldn't have been home on
Yeah.
Thursday. That's
No.
there's at least 2 out of those 8 days.
Yeah.
That should not have been snow days.
Yeah.
And then to make things worse, though, I can actually think of one other day that was horrible driving.
Yeah.
It wasn't a snow day.
Yeah.
And half our school was showing up way late because it was
That was
really
the
bad.
week
I don't
before,
remember
right?
the exact, the week before last week.
Yeah.
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 So, I mean, I know they can't get it. Like,
It's a tough
I don't want to be
call,
that
right?
person,
Like,
but yeah. So maybe we just need to get back more to like West Quebec. You know how many snow days they have in West Quebec?
They probably get more snow than we do.
They had one snow day.
Oh, right.
And when they have a snow day, they close the school. Like everything's shut down.
Right.
Which
Yeah.
makes sense because if it's not safe for kids to get to school, why would it be safe for anyone else to get to school? Right?
Exactly.
yeah.
So their cutoff criteria is way more stringent.
Yeah.
So they have not had
Yeah.
8 snow days.
Right.
And they've had I don't think they've had any major issues, accidents,
Now they must.
injuries with
yeah.
that. Like
They probably actually get more snow than we do here in Ottawa in West Quebec.
probably. They
Yeah.
probably have worse
a
weather.
little further up.
Or at
north.
least it's comparable. But
So
my
you're talking
point
about
is they don't-
Gatineau.
Yeah.
Gatineau, Elmer.
But my point is they don't cancel buses.
Yeah.
They simply don't cancel buses. Yeah.
Yeah. What happened to Ottawa? What happened to Ottawa?
I don't know.
We're coming soft.
Osta is what happened to
Yeah.
Ottawa.
Exactly.
It's a tough thing, right? Because then if you don't make that call and that freezing rain does happen and you have a bus full of kids that has like a massive accident, and the repercussions are
Yeah.
I
they're
think
quite grave,
that's-
but it's like, I don't know, right? It's tough.
But see, that's never happened in Quebec.
yeah.
That's the thing. Like, I
Well,
don't know.
that's the other question is
Yeah.
how has there been frequent bus accidents? I mean,
Not of school buses. No.
no,
Not
I
that I
mean
can
maybe
think
the
of.
ones that go, like the kids that are really out of town. But if I look at the kids that take the buses in our neighborhood,
Yeah.
they're not that far, right?
No,
Like I don't know
no,
where
exactly.
these buses start, but they're
Yeah.
not going very fast.
Yeah.
It's not like highway speed driving
Yeah.
and stuff. It's
No.
But you raise another very good point. So when buses are canceled, how come the kids that don't even take buses stay home as well?
Yeah.
Like if your
Yeah.
kid walks
Yeah.
to school or gets a drive from mom or dad every day and buses are canceled and it's still okay, how come those kids don't go to school?
Yeah.
because they're
They're encouraged not to?
they're watching movies.
Oh, at the school.
Yeah, there's
See,
nothing. There's no education going on. I don't
Yeah.
think,
So
right?
how do we fix that?
In the few scenarios where we were stuck when our kids were younger and we sent them anyways,
Yeah.
it was like, we did nothing. There was 5 kids in the class of 30,
Yeah.
and we watched movies, or I was on my phone all day.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well,
I-
it's
I
like
hate
you
the
might
I'm
as
on my
well
phone
stay
all day.
home, right?
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
why
I don't argue
send
that.
why
Yeah.
send the
Yeah.
kids?
I don't know. It's just a cluster. You know what?
Yeah.
And
well, that's how we really feel.
that's how we really feel. I've got one actually.
Yeah.
Something that you mentioned.
Well, we only have one segment of that's how you really
Oh, should
Yeah,
I wait
save it
for
for next week.
feel. Or just a general discussion on something else.
I'd like to point out that your
Because-
sheet of paper that you're using for notes today
Yeah.
Wow.
is the same piece of paper that you were using
the Oscars.
for the Oscars discussion.
Cool.
It's good. It's good.
Yeah.
Good recycling there.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
not. It's not.
But
just
I had
crumpled
one.
up.
I had one that triggered.
Yeah, where
You
are we?
triggered me. I think, Duff.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I'd save that. That's a
Save
good
that one.
topic, though.
That is a good one, eh?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you know that's coming back though?
That's
not the
actually
thing.
stylish
Happens
now.
all
Really?
the time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh my
lots
God.
of kids are doing that.
Oh,
now.
Serious?
My
Yeah.
own kids do that.
No,
Yeah.
no, that's with
The first time
That's
I-
not with. That's with the
No, that's
the
with
flops. No.
No, that's exactly what you're getting at.
Yeah.
You're so out of tune with fashion that it's actually
it's
bad.
kind of back now.
Okay.
The white. Yeah. Anyway,
All right. Well, let's
We might as well
do we-
just say it.
Do we
now.
want to say it?
white socks and sandals.
Socks and sandals.
Socks and sandals.
DDT
Yeah.
thought he was groundbreaking with this.
Yeah.
I
And
thought-
it turns out he's so slow behind the times. He's
Yeah,
actually back.
You're
But I think
picturing
that
the
you're-
proverbial tourist with the
Yeah.
camera and like the leather sandals with the
They've got
socks.
they've got
and
they've got their jeans on.
all the cool kids right,
Right,
now have
with
white
sandals.
have white
Sandals
socks on
Yeah.
with sandals.
No, but don't they wear the flops like the sports flops with the?
They can.
I've seen that,
Yeah.
but I'm talking about like guys like us, middle-aged guys, with their jeans, the sandal with the socks on.
How about
Their
18-year-old
shirt-
girls wearing Birkenstocks with white socks?
That's a bit different.
I've seen
I'm
it.
talking about middle-aged
Yeah,
guys.
I've seen it.
Like why?
Kids
Isn't a
style,
sandal
man.
supposed to be like you have it open? You want your foot
I don't
open?
even like sandals. I wear
Well,
them.
I don't either.
Yeah.
I've never worn
And
sandals.
I don't wear them with socks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, like if you wear a sandal, there's the I thought the what is it?
The strap part.
No, like the reason to wear a sandal is because you want
to avoid socks.
You want the dogs to air out.
Yeah, exactly.
I have been spending, however long since we brought this up, trying to look up the KOA campground.
Yeah, you have been a bit distracted.
And I haven't been able to find really any tangible, like there
is a transition.
There's rumors
proving it,
of it moving up the street.
Yeah.
Of it closing, of some other organization taking over that location.
So it's happened, yeah.
But the websites... there's no information on their website. There's no information on the KOA website.
Look at ISA. Look at Cop Car Coffee spreading misinformation.
Well, no, I'm working hard to do some fact checking here.
No,
I don't want to spread.
Yeah.
You're right though, but it is that fact alone proves that something has.
There
happened.
are rumors that something's going on.
But it's hard. It's funny though because I sent you an email about the new booking system for the new KOA.
That was for the new KOA?
The new one, yeah. So it's good, though, that we have more options now, because I really like the old one, too, right? It works.
I love that place. Yeah. It's got character.
Yeah,
never been.
Gives us a couple options.
Only been. Which one did we go to there, Duff?
We stayed at Buck Pond, I believe.
Buck Pond, yes.
Which is just an Adirondack Park campground.
Right.
But amazing, eh?
It was nice,
cheap, cheap price,
Yeah.
nice location for Paul Smith's.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd go back there.
It's perfect.
Yeah, I really look forward to getting back down that way.
Yeah. So
Speaking
what do we got
of
next?
things to look forward to, the Sens are inching their way into the playoffs.
No.
I was really happy with
Not
last
gonna
night's
happen.
performance.
Well, they had a nice game. Was it last night against
Really good
Montreal?
game.
5-2?
Easy win.
Who did the Canadians pick up on waivers the other day?
Cares? They suck.
Chris Tierney.
No way.
Yeah.
Another Ottawa guy.
He actually scored. I think did he score last night? No, he scored in his first game.
He played for Ottawa, right?
Yeah, but it's Chris Tierney. Like you're scraping the bottom of the barrel.
Well, it's like the Leafs picking up the goalie that we discarded.
Well, we got rid of
their starting goalie.
We got rid of Zaitsev for a bag of pucks.
Yeah.
No, we had to give them a bag of pucks.
Yeah.
We had to give Chicago a bag of pucks.
With Zaitsev.
Wow. That's the way it worked.
Funny.
Yeah. But yeah, I mean, I don't think the Sens are going to make the playoffs. But not with the loser point, no.
DDT always goes with the low-hanging fruit bets, eh? Of course it's easy
I'm
to say
surprised they
that.
won that game yesterday because
I'm not.
halfway through the second period, they only had 6 shots on net.
Like I told you in the precast, they were still trying to find their jock straps from the game against Carolina.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
That team is lights out.
Is Montreal that bad, though?
Well, Ottawa
think
went
they are.
from playing the best team in years, in my opinion, that have been assembled to the worst team in years that's been assembled.
Yeah.
So your mental game has to adapt.
Yeah.
And I think they could not believe how slow Montreal was. Like, it was unbelievable difference, those games.
Coming from a game where,
they had
I agree with
they
that.
always say time and space. They had zero time and space against Carolina.
That's better
I've
coaching.
never seen a team like that in
That's
my life.
great coaching.
You
Not
can't
like
coach
Ottawa.
that speed. No, it's just pure skill.
Okay.
Pure, in my opinion,
Better GMing.
pure skill. So the coaching comes into play in game 2. The coach should have had Ottawa prepared for
Yeah.
an inferior opponent by saying, like, to dumb it down, play the same friggin' way you guys played against Carolina,
Right,
and you're going to
right.
win 5-2.
Right.
But it took them a period and a half to figure that
2
out.
periods.
2 periods, yeah. And
That's why they won't make it.
shoot on the American League goalie they have.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
boom.
Yeah.
Anyways, I really enjoyed
What happened to
that game.
Allen? He didn't play last night. It was Montembeau.
Who knows?
Yeah.
But I really enjoyed that game. And I also thoroughly enjoyed my first Blue Jays baseball broadcast of the year.
Yes.
Live from
Grapefruit League
Grapefruit League. They played the Pittsburgh Pirates.
in Dunedin.
No, in Pittsburgh's
Okay.
barn, wherever
Yeah,
that was.
yeah.
But Vladdy had a nice bomb to
Yeah,
open it up.
Somebody was one of the guys on one of the sports TV channels
Yeah.
was going on about that. No, or
It
was
was-
it on the hockey broadcast?
About his bomb?
Oh yeah, about Vladdy's. No, it was on the hockey broadcast.
Okay.
The Sens hockey
That was a fun
during
game.
intermission.
There's nothing like, and you know what? I listened to it on the radio too. There's nothing like listening to baseball on the radio on a Saturday. I was driving around town, running some errands, and listening to those guys. Same crew, it seemed, as last year.
Is it less boring on the radio?
It's more relaxing on the radio.
I'm not a big baseball fan.
No, I can't see you. You'd be on your phone looking at KOA campgrounds constantly.
Yes.
If you had to listen to a baseball game.
I do enjoy it more when I'm there in person. I can't watch it on TV. I can't
watch it on TV
it.
either, eh?
No.
Love it.
In person, I'll watch it. I enjoy it.
Love it.
I just wish I was back down in Dunedin
No kidding, eh?
covering them again.
Yeah, that'd be a fun assignment.
I missed that.
But you know what's fun is camping, actually, and having the baseball on with a campfire. And a couple of pop. That's my favorite environment to listen to baseball.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
But yesterday was good, too. Running around, fixing cars.
Going to yoga.
What else did I do yesterday?
You got your brakes done.
Took my son for a $40 haircut.
Oh, boy.
What's with that? Talk about cost-saving non-hacks.
Non-hacks, yeah.
Jeez.
You guys didn't even compliment me on my haircut.
I didn't even notice.
You got a haircut?
Thanks. Yeah.
I think you missed a few.
Yeah.
Looks like it's been thinned out.
That's just old age.
There's a picture of
me
you
getting
in a
older.
restaurant early, like 2 years ago or whatever, where you had like nice short hair.
Oh,
and
yeah.
you looked
Sharp.
You look sharp.
Professional.
You need to get the haircut again. I don't know if the wife likes the flow, but
He looks a
She
little
likes
bit
the
like old Mr. Muggs.
you're due for your yearly haircut as well.
Yeah.
Do you remember Mr. Muggs?
No.
The big shaggy dog
No.
for kids studying in school? No?
No.
Oh, come on. You gotta fact check
Mr.
Mr.
Muggs.
No, don't. Oh, my God.
Yeah.
We
Fact check. Fact check.
my son and I've made it a kind of father-son thing now, where him and I
You can both go?
every few weeks we go to the barber together.
Every few weeks.
No, like once a month, once a month or so.
Once a month.
That's
Yeah.
every few weeks.
I like my
That's
hair.
$100 a month.
I like my hair getting trimmed short. Yeah.
Listen here, Mr. Muggs.
Speaking of what we did yesterday, so you guys last week,
Like what
There
age
he
would
is,
Mr.
right?
Muggs be?
Just Google Mr. Muggs.
Like
Look.
the dog?
Yeah.
I don't
boom.
remember that.
He was like
Let's
part
see
of the
that.
books we had to study in language arts.
let's see that. Oh, okay. Yeah, I actually do.
You remember
now
Mr.
that I see the
Muggs.
picture.
I don't remember that, but I went to school en français.
That's right.
Yeah.
From
Or
primarily.
you had Sol the Clown, the clown. Sol
Well, you
the
would have
clown.
had Monsieur Muggs.
Monsieur Muggs. Did you have Sol the clown?
well,
Bonjour, mes amis.
that was a thing.
Saul
Yeah.
Goodman.
Are you feeling all right?
It's funny. I
You
love
okay?
that. I love that guy.
Oh boy.
70s, 80s.
Le clown Samuel and
Yeah. So speaking of doing things yesterday,
Yeah.
so I took the fam down to Lansdowne Park for
That's what I wanted to talk about.
your lack of taste buds.
He's connecting Mr. Muggs to
Mr.
Mr. Puffs.
yes.
Nice connection.
Yeah. So
Segue. That's my job.
yeah, it
Segue,
is.
segue.
So anyway, you guys raved about these things last week.
Yes, we did.
Yeah. So I thought, why not take the family down to Lansdowne, get out of the house for a change?
Nice.
Did you guys go for lunch, supper?
No, we just went for Mr. Puffs.
just for Mr. Puffs.
Yeah. So I went down there.
All the way to Lansdowne just for Mr.
Just for
Puffs.
Mr.
Well, you
Puffs.
guys went
No-
on about
Well,
that.
at
No
least
wonder you
we
were disappointed.
We tied into other stuff.
Yeah.
Well, they had a flea market there.
We went for-
That's what I was
Okay.
going to mention.
We went
Oh.
to supper. We
Mr.
walked
Duff.
around.
Duff's Vintage.
Mr. Duff.
Really,
you
a
should
flea
be
market, eh? Overpriced?
613flea.ca.
Okay. Lots
So-
of good overpriced stuff.
Some nice fur coats there
Fur coats. Huh.
that were half price, apparently.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
So your Duff's Vintage finds
Any
should...
good shovels, hand saws, things like
there
that?
were some hand saws. But
Antique washboards.
no, I did not see one of those. Yeah. So
Well,
we...
if anyone's on the lookout for a lovely antique washboard, Duff's Vintage
I
Finds
concur,
has
it is
it.
lovely. So we
What
went
was
to
your take?
Mr. Tuff.
Mr. Tufts. That's
Mr.
a different
Mr. Duff's.
different
Mr.
location.
Duff's.
Mr. Puffs. I wasn't as impressed as you guys.
Interesting. Not surprised, but I'm interesting
I
nonetheless.
think that I might have screwed up the order.
What did you get?
So I said I'll take 30,
Yeah.
just assorted.
For yourself, and what did you get for the family?
Yeah. For them, I got 10. No, so I said 30.
So they don't do
Right.
assorted. It's not like Timbits. I think you can only do two.
Two kinds
right?
in a
Yeah.
box.
Yeah, I didn't realize that.
So they just.
So the guy he's like, what? And I'm like, it's just assorted. It was whatever. Okay. So I see him putting the
Yeah.
Mr. Puffs in there, in the box. Then I see him taking out some sugar thing and spraying it on there. And then some hazelnut chocolate and putting it on there.
Nice.
And then he gives me the box.
That's it.
That's it.
I saw the pictures.
Yeah.
And
Yeah, I sent a picture. Yeah.
Looked edible.
You know what? Because there was a lot of good other flavors there.
Yeah.
So I was hoping, you get 5 of this, 5 of that.
Yeah,
5
yeah.
No.
No.
6 different flavors, but I only got.
But how can you go wrong with that little ball of goodness and friggin' like chocolate sauce on it?
So I had it, and I'm like, this is very good. It's very good.
Okay.
But
So it was very good. Now it's
But-
very good.
no, but I wasn't as impressed as you guys. I only had 3 or 4, whereas JB
Well, we were
had
impressed.
15 in the first minute.
They were so good.
Yeah,
They're so good.
it was like the pappardelle short rib.
Yeah, again, eh? You were underwhelmed.
A little underwhelmed.
Sad.
You guys build it up so much.
But Duff had
there's-
built up the pappardelle
I
a
built it up
lot.
to a reasonable level,
And
I
I
thought.
have people that I work with that have been raving about Mr. Puffs, like, because
Yeah.
they come from the Quebec side and it's
Yeah.
been around a lot longer over there.
Right.
And like, I've been told, like, Mr. Puffs is life. It's like so good. And I'm like, I went and I'm like, meh, expectations, whatever, right?
Yeah.
And I thought they were fantastic.
Yeah.
Maybe
yeah.
it's a French Canadian thing.
I'm disappointed I never got the ice cream
You know?
with them. That
Well,
looked like
next
a nice
time.
I didn't
Yeah,
know
it
at the
looked good.
time.
The ice cream looks good.
That's
Yeah.
the plan for next time.
Oh, I don't think Duff is French Canadian.
Not at all.
No,
But I can still eat it.
I'm just saying. Exactly.
And I noticed there's a few other locations on the Quebec side.
Well, that's where it came from.
Nicely placed between the ski hill and where I live.
Oh.
I might
there
have
you
to
go.
swing by on my next trip.
So I brought some to my dad's as well.
Oh,
I brought
nice.
about 5. He ate 3 of them. I said, "Do you want the rest?" No, I brought 6. He
Yeah.
ate 3 of them.
Yeah.
You want the rest? He's like, "No, it's okay."
Okay.
Yeah,
But the thing is
I got
when,
like 30 of them.
when you go there, they're nice and fresh.
Yes.
Yeah.
Like they're literally hot off the oil.
That's
Yeah.
true. That is true.
I
So what
think-
are they like? They're kind of what
It's like a little
Some dough.
donut.
Little
It's like a
light donut.
I was expecting
Pastry.
the consistency of a Timbit, but they're way
No,
better
it's
than
not
a
like that.
Timbit.
Better.
Like way better. It's
Yeah,
like chewy.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I can't explain it.
chewy, gooey.
I find the name a little weird.
I wish I wasn't
Puffs.
fasting right now because
Yeah, now you want Mr.
I
Puffs.
want to go
kidding.
home and have a Mr.
no
Puff.
kidding.
But first, I want my usual Western on rye.
Ah.
Yeah,
So when is this appointment? Like what time?
2 p.m.
Oh gosh, you
Oh,
got a
wow.
while to go still. Did
I
you
know,
have
right?
to? Did you have to stop at like midnight or a certain time
hard.
last
No, it was
night?
8 hours. 8 hours.
Okay.
So I ate like a horse last night.
I do the intermittent fasting every once in a while, so that's not out of the ordinary for me.
Intermittently,
Yes,
you do intermittent fasting.
yes. Intermittent
Yeah,
fasting.
once in a while.
Yeah.
In and out.
So what do you got, Duff? Anything
I
else?
think we're
I got
ready to wrap it up.
I got a
pretty
TV
much.
show.
I mean, I got a show.
I got a show.
Got cost-saving hacks.
So
I've
this-
got skate trails.
The
What do you
show's
guys
on
want to
the
talk
same.
about?
last year, I think, or the year before. I'm not sure, but I found it on Prime. It's called
Prime.
Wayne,
Wayne.
and it's essentially this. It's essentially this 15, 16-year-old kid whose father is not well and has his car was stolen a few years back. His son didn't know that he even had a car, and the car was stolen. And so the 16-year-old kid essentially goes on this road trip to get the car back. And he's described as somewhat of a dirty Harry,
Oh,
where he's like out protecting the people that can't protect themselves, like
Right.
this kid, right? Like kids get bullied in school, and he's the one that kind of
he's a vigilante.
vigilante,
Yeah.
somewhat. And it's violent, but it's anyway. It's a good show. I'm a couple episodes in, and I'm really so. It's Wayne on Prime.
Prime.
Wayne, a 16-year-old with a heart of gold, sets out on a small 2-stroke road bike from Boston to Florida with his new friend Dell to get back the 79 Trans Am that was stolen from his father
There we go.
before he died.
Could be a Lanark pick.
From the writers of Deadpool comes the story of 16-year-old Wayne. He's a second-generation, socially awkward. Oh, I see why JB likes it. Bully of bullies with a heart of gold. He decides to take an unplanned road trip to Florida with his new friend Al to get back his father's Trans Am that his mother stole when she left them. A little more detail on this summary.
Like I said,
With limited resources and nothing but the name of a city he thinks the car is in, he and Al face hilarious and heartfelt situations on their travels together down the eastern seaboard.
There's only one season. I'm about halfway through, and it's pretty entertaining.
Looks cool.
so out of that we got
It's a road trip show.
There's actually some pretty good actors in there.
Out of that we got the Dirty Harry reference, which could be a Lanark pick. All the Dirty Harrys.
All the Dirty Harrys for
Dirty
Lanark.
Harrys.
Absolutely.
Clint Eastwood.
You got to pick those up on VHS for sure.
Those would definitely be on VHS.
Yeah.
Not DVD.
I don't even know. Yeah, they may not
The
even
70s,
have had VHS at that point.
Not likely.
You had to go to the good old movie theater.
They were still on film.
Yeah.
Did you watch Shrinking?
No, I never got around to it.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
I think I still will try to, though.
Yeah, it's a good show.
Yeah. If I only had time for Shrinkage or
Shrinkage.
the one we just talked about,
Wayne.
Shrinking.
what would we watch?
Intellectual couples comedy. Go for Shrinking for sure.
Okay,
If you're just kind of on your own and you need something
Okay,
completely
good.
entertaining,
Wayne.
watch Wayne.
Okay,
All right. Good recommendations
I
there.
probably have more of that than the prior.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, boys.
That's good. For having nothing at the beginning.
Yeah, we had nothing.
Well, isn't this what this show is about?
Having nothing and getting through it.
The only
As Lozon
time,
said, it's like Seinfeld without the humor.
well, the only time we have anything entertaining is when we have a guest.
Yeah,
Yeah, what happened to your guest that you're supposed to get on here?
Yeah, I thought there was like
nothing
a
has
lineup.
happened.
There was a lineup of
Mr.
people wanting
Duff's?
to come.
Mr. Duff's.
Mr. Duff's.
What happened to the guest?
Nothing happened. If you guys want them on, we can book them.
Book
I thought
'em.
you're the job.
Book
you're the
'em, Dano.
booker.
Book 'em, Dano.
Actually, you've been doing a horrible job following up with guests, I find, too.
What do you mean?
Well, you don't even tell them when it's posted or anything. Poor Mr. Petty came up to me the other day and he was saying how much fun it was and when's the show going to get posted? I'm like, well, did DDT not get back to you? It's like, no, I haven't heard a thing. I said, well, we posted it pretty much right away. He's like, okay, great. I'm going to get on it. I'll help market it. I'm like, well, you see what I have to work with, man. It's like, sorry. I'm apologizing for you and your job.
DDT's been a little busy, preoccupied.
DDT, too busy to follow up with the guests.
Like I edit this show like today.
That's okay. And Hazer can't believe how you never connected back with them and
Hazer, I didn't even have his
said
email. I never
thanks
set
or
that
anything.
up. That's you.
Yeah, you set it up.
No, I didn't. No, that was you.
He just randomly showed up that day.
That was all you.
That's hilarious.
Maybe he did.
Anyways,
That was all you.
we can get the meat eater on. Who did you recommend recently? You had someone, I forget.
Me?
No,
He
I-
had nobody.
oh, the bike guy. The guy that bikes
Oh,
all
yeah.
the time.
Yeah.
Oh, I got to get.
I think that's a really interesting thing to talk about because there's so many people getting into fat biking right now.
Yeah.
This guy is like is a
Obsessed.
leader
He's
in
obsessed.
this.
Yeah.
And they do the
Doesn't
like,
even seem realistic.
they do these tours where they do trails and they have
Yeah.
like local brewery beers and stuff like
Oh.
that. And I think it's a lot of fun. I don't know. I think it'd be interesting conversation.
Yeah, you think the interview would be good.
Yes.
Not the actual stuff he does.
If you love fat biking, like I think this
No,
weekend,
but the grooming and all that.
that he takes it to a whole other level.
Okay, yeah.
But
Yeah.
that's what makes you going out there on these trails
Yeah.
possible, right? Because some of these trails are hard to navigate if they
does.
haven't been groomed.
Yeah, it helps, I think. It helps overall. Yeah. But
Is there
the beer.
something wrong with your finger?
Yeah.
I was actually looking on Strava yesterday, and
Strava.
there was a they had an event with I don't know 20, 30 mountain like fat bikers,
Yeah.
where they did like 65 kilometers of trails in the Greenbelt, like around
No way.
around your place.
Really?
65 kilometers of trails, and they had like they went to different breweries and stuff, and it looked really fun.
Wow.
Yeah.
I, for one, can't imagine drinking the amount of beer he claims to drink on these runs. Can you imagine having 3 or 4 tall boys over like a 4-hour bike ride?
That's
I
a
think
lot.
I'd be falling off the trail.
That seems
by
like a
the end.
lot, yeah.
Yeah. Guy's a machine.
He seems to do it frequently though,
Yeah,
so
he's a machine.
He's built up a tolerance.
Yeah, it's unreal.
Riveting.
Are you hungry?
Riveting.
He's just hangry.
I'm hangry. Exactly.
Someday maybe we'll have a healthy podcast where we talk fitness and nutrition, and you can just be the sound guy, the editing. Listen in.
Maybe by that time I'll clear the boxes off the workout equipment and start working.
There
out.
you go. Yeah,
We'll see.
and cook your own food.
So there you go.
No more good food.
This
Good
is
What?
This is what?
Cobb.
This is.
Are we wrapping it up?
I guess
I
we're
don't know.
wrapping. JB's trying to tell us something.
Well, you were like swirling your finger
Yeah, I was
around,
giving a
like
wrap.
just trying to wrap it up a
Wrap
while ago.
with your biking.
Yeah, I could get her going here.
Yeah.
I don't know.
All right. Well, don't forget to check out Duff's Vintage Finds on your favorite search engine. We'll be prepping for the spring yard sale season very soon.
Are you at the when they type in vintage?
Duff's Vintage
When
Finds.
they type in like vintage,
when
whatever.
you say they, do you mean you?
Yeah, like the people on the internet,
Yeah.
on the interwebs.
Do there be
They
no
type
need to
in
though?
vintage finds, and then you come at the top of the search engine.
If you put in Duff before those two words,
Yeah,
yes.
I'm talking about. You shouldn't.
Now, keep in mind, we can find you things you're interested in as well, even if I don't have it in inventory. But for heaven's sakes, if you're getting geared up for the gardening season and you need any hoes, shovels, rakes, implements of any kind, I can probably set you up. If you are interested in a couple of Coleman 250cc dirt bikes, I'll give you a deal on those, his and hers. And we can talk about all things vintage.
The only thing that comes up when I Google Duff Vintage Finds
Yeah.
is Duff Beer by The Simpsons.
Get out of here.
And like a sweatshirt with the Duff Beer logo
Well,
on
you can
it.
always send us an email through the show. Cop Car Coffee at Cop Car Coffee.
How much?
No, copcarcoffee at gmail.com.
That'll work too.
Send us your tips, tricks,
Yeah.
thoughts,
And we can-
suggestions
and
for
we can
guests
set you
on
up
the
with
show.
Duff.
How much should we charge him for that ad?
Duff's Vintage. Ooh, Duff's Vintage Collection. What's that?
Oh,
Oh my God!
competition.
Someone has stolen my identity.
Competition.
There's a Duff's Vintage Collection, and they even have a thing called Duff Cam.
Oh no!
Duff's Vintage Collection.
Why give him exposure right now on
Duff's
Top Car
Vintage?
Coffee?
Okay, maybe I have to type in Duff's Vintage Finds.
Nope, nothing comes up on there either. It's a few pictures of Duff Beer from The Simpsons.
I think we
Vintage
should wrap,
Finds.
guys. This is
This is Cop Car Coffee. I can't believe it. Look at all this non-Duff stuff.
I can't believe this episode either.
DDT was the one trying to cut us off, so I just kept it going.
That's why I said something wrong with your finger.
and
Yeah.
I knew there was a method to the madness.
Good luck with your test later.
Yeah, thanks.
Colonoscopy.